Puff said, the four-door? And he was like, yeah. And Puff was like, yo, you know, I got the R9, the coupe. I don't even know where I parked it at. He said, I can't even find it.
Damn.
No bull. That's what he told. He said he ain't seen the car in months. He forgot where he parked it.
So they talking heavy to each other.
And then he asked Dame, did he drive his own Bentley? And he was like, yeah. And Dame ain't driving no more.
Damn.
They weren't just flexing for the cameras. This was real money talk behind closed doors. Beanie Sigel takes us inside a moment most people never get to see. A private room, industry heavyweights, Dame Dash, Diddy, and Jay-Z nearby as well. In a Bentley conversation that quietly changed how Beanie Sigel looked at wealth and power forever. This isn't just about luxury cars. This is about mindset, ownership, access, and what happens when street ambition collides with executive level money moves. Beanie Sigel breaks down how overhearing Dame Dash and Diddy talk business made him realize there's levels to this game that have nothing to do with charts or clout. Now I'm about to play this clip for y'all, but before I do, I just need y'all to like, leave y'all thoughts down below in the comment section, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
So let me ask you this question. And then next thing I know, you pop up in them Philadelphia streets with 2 Bentleys.
Yeah.
Not 1 Bentley. 1 Bentley wasn't the fuck enough.
Damn.
Sigel had to pop up with 2 of them bitches.
No, but it was, you know how I got them Bentleys, bro? Yeah. I said that I just did the joint with Bleak. Bro, it was there for me. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy because I got the first Bentley, so I forgot what show we was at. We was at a show. We was backstage, and it was, you know, it was the A list, that's Jay and them, and then it's me, Bleak, and all. We in the B joint. But I would always find my way in that A room because I know that's where the players at.
Right.
That's where everybody in that joint. That's where the food was at. When I was a fat nigga.
Yeah.
So we got lunch meat trays and all that shit in our room.
Trays.
They got steak and all kind of shit catered. I'm in there. I heard Puff saying, and Dame, you know, they talking that money shit. And Dame told him he had just copped the Azor. And Puff asked him what label was it. And I don't know what Dame respond with because I don't even know this language. I didn't know at the time that Bentley came in green label, red label, black label. You know what I mean? That's like the 4, the 5, and the 6 in the Bentley world. So, you know, Dame was popping this shit. He popped talking this fly shit, and he told him that, you know, he had to cop the R9. Puff said, the 4-door? And he was like, yeah. And Puff was like, yo, you know, I got the R9, the coupe. I don't even know where I parked it at. He said, I can't even find it.
Damn.
No bullshit. That's what he told. He said he ain't seen the car in months. He forgot where he parked it.
So they talking heavy to each other.
And then he asked Dame, did he drive his own Bentley? And he was like, yeah. And Dame ain't driving no more.
Damn. So
what you said? Let me
give me that
that.
joint.
Yeah,
I'm taking that back to the city.
I heard that conversation.
Yeah.
I just sat no way and I let a couple, and hey Dame, what you want to do with that?
He passed off. You waited on the road.
I don't care about none of that. Money's there. What? Let me get that. Yeah, let me get that. Yeah. And we talked about it, and I found out, you know, what he put on the will and all that. Next day, bank, cashier's check. Told you I had almost $2 million.
Yeah.
Before the album even came out. Let me get that.
You like this. You can wait to get to the city.
I bought him the cashier's check from the rip the next day. Let me get them keys. What's the note? Yeah, this time send me the bill.
It went crazy.
Send me the note.
You know what's funny though? I seen Puff and Baby had one of them joints back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, in New Orleans, the Super Bowl was in New Orleans, and they all over at the Cash Money House. And they get to going back and forth, and Baby telling Puff, Woody, you know you can't fuck with me, Woody, when it come to this stunt shit.
Yeah,
Woody.
Baby talk that shit.
You know what I mean, nigga? Fuck, nigga. I got X amount of millions of dollars in ice. Woody, don't make me go get my jewelry box, nigga. The nigga Puff said, nigga, I'll take 5% of my money and buy every house in this fucking neighborhood, and I'll be your neighbor.
Damn.
I was like, damn.
Damn.
Like, oh shit. Like, that was different level fucking disrespect.
Yeah, that was see all that was out my league.
Like,
all that flat like.
That's when I realized my life wasn't together. I was like, nigga, just said he take 5%.
You know what I want to know?
And buy a house in the
You know how
neighborhood.
you got some people that be like, some. I see a lot of, especially in the young generation, a lot of people be rappers disguised as street niggas. Like, I was a young nigga from the street disguised as a rapper. That was a lick.
It was
That wasn't
so
my
sweet.
mission.
It was sweet.
Yeah, it wasn't my mission. It just happened.
This story hits different when you stop looking at the Bentley and start looking at the mindset. My honest takeaway from Beanie Sigel breaking this down is not about flexing or who had more money in the room. It's about how close success and self-destruction can sit next to each other in this business. You can be surrounded by wealth, access, power, and still be one bad decision away from losing control of the whole thing. What really stood out to me is how normalized flashing became back then. Luxury cars, jewelry, big talk, bigger egos. At that time, it felt like proof you made it. But looking back now, a lot of that keeping up with the Joneses energy may have planted the seeds for downfall instead of long-term freedom. Not just for artists, but for executives too. When you hear Beanie Sigel describe listening to Dame Dash and Diddy talk money, you realize those rooms weren't just about flexing. They were about leverage, ownership, moving fast, writing checks without blinking. And that's inspiring, but it's also dangerous if discipline is missing. Because money moves with no structure can turn into muddy problems just as fast. And we've seen how this played out over time. Dame Dash has had very public struggles with business. We're talking about lawsuits, missed opportunities, questions about money management, and not in a judgmental way, just reality. And at the same time, Diddy took success to an extreme. We're talking about fame, power, and access. And when there's nobody around to tell you no anymore, things can spiral real fast. Now, one is fighting to stay relevant, while the other is literally serving time in prison. The same era, the same rooms, but very different endings. So let me ask y'all this. Do you think Dame Dash's approach to money and independence ultimately helped him or hurt him in the long run? And looking back at Diddy's rise and fall, do you think fame and access finally caught up to him? Or was the system always going to collapse on him eventually? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.